Here's one-step and two-step equations. You always want to get the x by itself or the variable, so we're going to move the 8 to the right side. When you cross the equal sign, you have to do the opposite sign. So we want to add 8 to both sides, because what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So negative 8 plus 8 is 0, and we're left with x equals 15 plus 8 is 23. X equals 23. That way you should be able to take the x value and put it back in here. So we have 23 minus 8 equals 15. And that checks out. So that is good. We have another one of 10 plus x equals 30. So we're going to still subtract 10 from both sides. Subtract 10 from both sides. You're left with x equals 20. And that checks out. So now those are your one-step equations. Our two-step is like 3x plus 5 equals 20. So still we want to leave the x alone. So we're going to move the 5 to the right side because it has nothing with it. So we're going to subtract 5 because the opposite sign of addition is subtraction. That cancels. What you do to one side, we have to do to the other. So we're going to subtract 5. So we get 15. Bring our 3x down, and we get 3x equals 15. Now, you want the x by itself, so we're going to do the opposite sign of multiplication, and we're going to divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Whether or not you put that 1 doesn't matter. Equals, we have to divide by 3 over here because we did it on the left side. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. X equals 5. So if we come over here and we do 3 times our x, which is 5, plus 5, we should get 20. So we have 3 times 5 is 15 plus 5 equals 20. And we know that is correct. So now we're going to do a little bit of division. So we have x over 6 plus 3 equals 27. So we're going to subtract 3 from both sides because we want the x by itself. We'll subtract 3. So we get 24 equals x over 6. So now to get the x by itself, we have a 6 in the denominator, so we want to get a whole number 6. So we're going to multiply by 6 over 1. So that cancels out, and you're left with x equals. Now we have to multiply over here by 6. So I'm actually going to move it right here so I can multiply it. We get 4 to 144. So x equals 144. And you are good. So now we will go the other way. We have 3 over x equals 9. So we're actually going to multiply by x on both sides because we have to get the denominator cleared out. So that cancels because it's actually x over 1. So you're left with 3 equals, and we have to multiply by x over here. So now we have 3 equals 9x. So now because we have a multiplication, we have to divide by 9, and divide by 9 over here. And you're left with x equals 3 over 9. But with a fraction, 3 is a factor of 9, so therefore you can reduce this fraction or simplify it. And you must always simplify the fraction. So we reduce that to 1/3 because 3 will go into 3 one time, and 3 goes into 9 3 times. And so your x equals 1/3. And those are your one-step and two-step equations. And we can check this one real quick by doing 3 divided by 1 over 3 should equal 9. So because we have a fraction in the denominator, we're going to flip it. 3 over 1. That cancels out. But you have to do to the numerator what you did to the denominator. Same side, same thing on each side. So we're going to multiply by 3 over 1.